decorators and a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
That went on a bit, didn't it?
We had an on-air meeting in the intro.
Yeah, exactly.
On-air intro meeting.
How are you guys?
Yeah, how's it going? Another week in paradise.
Yes, exactly. What have you been up to?
Done a little granny annex over the.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Insta.
Quite nice. The one was lovely, but you know when a customer, you recognise them. You recognise never worked for them before.
Yeah,
but I genuinely think that I've met her or done something or.
what, in a previous life?
Well, no, in this life I'm fairly sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I know Marie says I'm an old soul. Sorry. But. Yeah, no, yeah, it's just really recognisable face. But yeah, nice little granny annex, and it was one of those ones where it was, yeah, it made you appreciate the job a little bit more. I've had a couple of real crappy customers, it feels like, but sort of come back now, and yeah, she was lovely.
Good.
I think they bought the place specifically for this granny annex because I think they both knew that at some point one of either of their parents were going to have to live there, and I think her dad died like 2 weeks before we started working there, and her mum's gone really ill, so her mum's moving into this granny annex. It's lovely. I mean, you can probably charge about 900 quid rent for that place. It's actually quite a nice little spot.
So it truly is God's waiting room.
Yeah, so yeah, it was just quite nice because she was like, oh, I've got to go to the registrar office, I've got to go meet the it's the boss man in the church, the priest.
I thought you were about God.
Oh no, he's the boss man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, all right.
So that was quite nice. It was one of those ones where you didn't mind doing a little bit extra because she was like, when we went up there, she was like, there's tea and coffee stuff up there, the Wi-Fi code's up there, and there's some cans of Coke in the fridge as well. So
that's a good start.
Yeah, spot on. I don't mind going the extra mile for you because, you know, you've already...
It doesn't take much, does it?
No.
Just to be a nice customer.
Yeah, and, you know, and that gets... I think it pays dividends doing that as well, because I even went and all of these Veluxes where they they obviously haven't been in there for a while. Some of them had bloody moss growing on them, so I spent 10 minutes just flicking them over and giving them a good clean. Yeah, you know, I don't mind doing that.
No,
you know, even cleaned the front door down because the front door was black and it had all of that. You remember that Sahara rain we had?
That red stuff.
Yeah, so it had all of that down it, so we can give that a clean off. Just for, you know.
See, it don't take much, does it?
No,
to get the best out of a decorator.
Just basically give me tea and coffee and some biscuits and
your
Wi-Fi code.
Yeah.
Although I couldn't decipher her posh handwriting, so I never actually connected to the Wi-Fi. I tried 3 different times and gave up. And you'd think this place is in like the smack bang in the middle of Woking, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I got maybe 2 bars. Like 2 bars, 3G. I was struggling to even play the radio through my phone. It was
ridiculous.
Yeah, a bit of a pain. But
well, they've used up all the 5G, didn't they, on the COVID? So that's probably why.
That's probably
what's
what
happening
it is.
there. They're just using all the G's on the COVID, spreading that about.
Yeah.
That'd be my.
That was most of my week, and then I spent Friday down the yard with you, rubbing down chairs.
Yeah, and repairing chairs.
Yeah,
that was great fun. That was still better than where I was. We'll talk about that in the extras in a minute.
So pretty, just no nonsense, quite chilled, laid back week. I had quite a nice week. You know, Joe's in Australia, so the cat's away and all that.
Yeah. I put an interesting post up the other day.
I tell you what, mate, I doubt it. Go on, crack on.
Yeah. So you fill me with confidence to actually want to go on with this now, don't you? I was just going to think, well, no, I'll wait to say nothing and let you carry on. Don't start.
I was thinking, so I've started listening to Six Music.
Oh God!
Because I've yet to settle into a radio station I like, because Radio X is all right, but I get get a bit bored hearing the same. Is it what's his name? Is it Jack Jones?
I don't know.
Sheila goes out with her mate Stella, and I hope I haven't missed the last train that can't be stuck in Hampton Wick. That one as well. I've been stuck in Hampton Wick. You don't want to be stuck there. Yeah, and
You have to just bounce around.
Radio X is a bit. You just have
to bounce around the radio stations, don't you?
I don't mind Toby Tarrant. Chris Moyles is up or down. I do like. I appreciate his art form,
his ability,
in a way,
his creativity.
Ability, yeah, but it's just sometimes you can't listen to it all the time. And Radio 6 Music's no ads as well, which is lovely.
It's Chris Moyles. This would be quite an interesting topic, wouldn't it?
I don't know. No. Let's find out.
Email us about what you listen to during the day. How you? There's no one station, is there? Because I listen to Chris Moyles till 10.
And then flick over to...
Then Ken Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm sort of stuck on Radio 2 with it does slide into what's his face, Jeremy Vine, unless I'm with you, because you then turn the radio. No, you don't turn the radio over. You end up we go Spotify, then, don't we?
Yeah,
podcast.
or I throw the radio against the wall because he's an irritating.
But he doesn't listen to
irritant.
He doesn't listen to what he's being told, does he?
No, it's just that is Facebook for 2 hours on the radio in the middle of the day as well. Like
He'll ask.
You had a really nice morning. You maybe got a high score on Popmaster. You had a couple of good tunes from Ken and his dulcet
Jeremy Vine will turn up,
and then Jeremy Vine turns up at 1 o'clock and just ruins your lunchtime.
12 o'clock,
and just ruins your lunch.
Yeah, he just doesn't listen to what he's told. The bloke will phone up. Oh yeah, hello, I'm Dave from Glasgow. Okay, Dave. Yeah, where are you calling from?
Yeah,
he just told you. Just listen. Just listen to what you'll. But so yeah, it'll be either Spotify podcast till about 2. Then it'll be Steve Wright till 3, and then it's home.
And you know what I'm like in the morning for a wake up. 6 Music, if I've got it on in the morning.
God, it's too laid back.
Do you know what I get first thing in the morning? Lauren Laverne's lovely Welsh accent.
Yeah, she's just.
And then I get Marianne Hobbs and her lovely laid back voice. And it's nice and chill. And then you got a bit of Craig Charles in the afternoon, and he's always up for a bit of fun and a laugh.
Yeah, Craig Charles will be alright, but them 2 in the morning, they're just too slow.
There's nothing wrong with that, mate. There's nothing wrong with a nice laid back in the morning.
No. I won't listen to What's Her Face. Who's on first on Radio 2?
Zoe Ball?
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Yeah, tell you, mate. Listen to Lauren Laverne and her lovely Welsh accent.
I can't believe Zoe Ball cheated on
Fatboy Slim.
Yeah, so I don't listen to her. That's not very nice. You don't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't listen to her. Yeah.
If a woman does it, it's fucking wrong.
So she's not good. I'm not listening to her. But yeah, that's my normal day, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we've gone. If we're down in workshop, we're pretty much back in the 80s, isn't we? Because we only got FM.
No dab.
We're in a big tin can. Can't get nothing.
Yeah, maybe we should run a wire up to it.
Yeah, just drill a hole in the roof.
I was thinking of using the barn as an aerial. We might get some old Soviet number stations.
Turn it into a satellite dish.
But yeah, no, I like a bit of 6 Music.
No.
I found it. I think 6 Music is what you graduate to after Radio 1. And then once you become of a certain age, you flick over to Radio 2, don't you?
Yeah. I forgot.
Go on.
I've got another bit for the extras.
Oh, okay. Well, write it down before you forget.
Yeah. I've got the return of the prodigal son.
Got a £500 iPad there with a keyboard attached to it, and gets out a pen and a bit of paper.
Good old. What's the other thing I was going to talk about?
Sorry, that was the video I was showing you.
I don't remember.
So what I was saying is what they done on 6 Music was they had 2 record shops in Cardiff because that's where they're doing their festival, and they had to battle each other on what was, like, what's the most expensive record you've got in your shop? What's the rarest one you've had come through?
Yeah.
And then they've got to pick a song out of each one of those albums, sort of thing. But could we do that with paint brands?
What's that?
And we'll do like, Dulux Trade, versus Caparol.
Yeah,
and like do their primers, like which primer's better, which emulsion's better, blah blah blah. And like, well, you're looking at me like it's a really bad idea.
No. It'd be a good idea, but maybe not use Dulux Trade.
Why not Dulux Trade? Are they just not competitive at all?
I just find Dulux Trade is some of their products in the Dulux Trade range aren't what they used to be.
Well, they are what they used to be, but the problem is everything else isn't what it used to be anymore. I think that is the...
No, I think Axo have got hold of Dulux Trade and ruined it by taking all the good stuff out and just making it cheaper, producing it cheaper.
And then releasing Heritage.
And then, that's exactly what
Dulux Trade.
We're not going to go over old ground. That's what they've done, and they won't admit it, but we know better.
Yep, we know.
We got
in this shed, we've got more information than you'd ever know.
We've got the old thing there, then.
Oh, what? This?
Chris Moyles would be turning his grave.
Is he dead?
No.
Oh.
He would be if he heard this. That's for sure.
So, in this little granny annex, I discovered... I think you'll have come across this as well. That sometimes when you say you spray wood like we done here, we sprayed the ceiling, sprayed the woodwork. Every week, it's the same.
That's not. That's a new one. That's my iPad. It's normally my phone. And I have turned it down.
So you then tape up the skirtings after you painted them, and you peel it off, and a load of the paint comes with it.
Yeah.
And what I tend to find is under those bits, it says plaster on the woodwork. But then what I discovered on this job as I was rubbing down some frames and going over some what I thought was filler that had been painted over.
Yeah.
But I haven't ever seen much filler that's pink.
So why is it not?
Because what's pink that goes on walls?
Plaster, but why has it not been rubbed off before then?
Well, no. This person was filling pinholes in frames with multi-finish.
Oh, no.
I was rubbing it down. I've never seen pink filler before. Yeah. And that's what I think is on woodwork a lot of the time, is why it pulls up, because it'll be the timber of whatever skirting, or on this it was stringers that was pulling up, then a nice thin layer of plaster, and then undercoat, primers and all of that on top of it, but it doesn't bond to the plaster.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
And I was finding that everywhere on this place. It was just, plaster was just smeared over all of the woodwork. Which I thought was a pretty special thing to find.
Yeah, exactly. What is wrong with people? Dear, oh dear.
Yeah. I thought that's what you wanted. You can't. I can't play it and then you laugh. Have I got to mute you and then do it?
No, but there's a massive, great gap there. Better put something in then.
Because I've got to reach around the mic stand and stuff.
Oh, God's sake!
God,
dear, oh dear.
Maybe we should have done this on Friday.
Yeah, maybe. Why didn't we do? Oh, couldn't either of us could be bothered, could we?
No, you couldn't be bothered, and I wanted to nab the Oculus.
That's right.
Yeah.
I put a Facebook post up the other day. We're gonna try this one again.
I don't have. Hold on.
No.
I don't have a round 2 or a try again.
Exactly.
Sort of,
part 2.
Hold on. I could do a. Let's go back 5 minutes. There you go.
I put a Facebook post up the other day. It wasn't actually one post. It was a poll about how many
what
times.
Was his name?
How many times do you chase up quotes?
Yeah.
It's quite shocking, really. Because,
what? Wow. Go on.
Wow. What? No. I put on 2 Facebook groups.
Yeah.
One was ours, and one was one was put on 2 Facebook groups. Stop laughing, Ryan. We could get away with this being really slick. Right, ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Right. Okay. And again, I put a poll up the other day on some Facebook groups. One was mine, and one was Mike Cupid's. Hey. There we go.
And
that's how it could have been.
That's a nice matching pair of Python sound effects.
That's exactly how that could have been. That's how I envisioned it in my mind. Yeah, see, you were bouncing around on those pads beautifully. Yeah, that's what I had.
Anyway,
shame it took 4 times to get there.
Right.
Yeah. How many times you chase up your quotes? And a lot of it was. All right, don't overdo it. Don't push it too far. Was that you don't? I don't. I wait for them to contact me. 200 people would put that.
Huh.
Which I don't know. Is that a decorator thing?
I don't think so. No.
I mean, a lot of people put, "Oh, well, it makes you look desperate," but I don't think it does. I think you should chase.
Is that not something you can do in MailChimp quite easy?
Yeah, you can.
John, look into that, please, mate.
No, I don't know. You could probably do it in MailChimp, but that software I use, your trade base, you can do it in that.
Yeah.
You just press a button, say send a reminder, and it.
Yeah.
But you should do.
Is it partly down to when you go and quote, maybe you need to say to them that, like, I'm not going to be disappointed or upset, but if you could please let me know either way.
Yeah, I'll put it in my email as well.
As if they read any of that.
Exactly, but I'll put it there that I'm going to be in touch in a couple of days. But I don't think you look desperate. It's just that people lead busy lives, don't they?
Yeah, and I also think because we've spoken about it before on the podcast, but I think there's some people that are quite intimidated by tradesmen.
Yeah.
And I think that might be part of it as well.
Yeah.
Because we found that a couple of times. You go on a job and the bloke sort of acts a bit weird, especially for the first couple of days when you're around. But then they sort of settle down. But yeah, I think some people are a bit intimidated by tradesmen, so that could be the other thing. Like, you don't want to go send them an email going, "Nah, we're not accepting your quote," and then.
I find what does work well is to send them a text.
Yeah.
Just saying, look,
or just like a super casual thing.
Yeah, don't know if you've made a decision on your quote or the work you want doing. Could you just reply yes or no? Yes, I'm still interested. No, we've
All I need is a Y or an N.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thumbs up emoji. Thumbs down
just
emoji.
Make it and then they haven't got to talk to you. They've got, you know what I mean. They can reply really quickly, and then you can think, well, if they don't want it done, at least you can get rid of it and not have to worry about it. But there's nothing worse, is there, than you go and see someone and they ask you when you can start. Oh yeah, I can start in 3 weeks. Then they leave it 4 months and then and can you start straight? Well, no, it doesn't. It just, I don't know. I just think you've sat around waiting for them to make a decision. And I read somewhere that it takes, is it 6 or 7 times for you to contact someone before they make a decision anyway.
Yeah.
So, if you're expecting to go and see them, supply a quote, and then expect them to make a decision, then maybe it's us that's a bit wrong. Maybe we should be thinking of trying to get in touch a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit out of my pay grade, to be honest. Okay. By the time I get involved with a customer, all of that stuff's sorted out.
Yeah, but no, I think we should be a bit more proactive. I know it's with everything else that's got to be done, but I think you're leaving a lot of money laying there for someone else to pick up if you don't chase up your quotes.
Apparently,
are you okay there?
Yeah. Apparently, leaflet dropping is still quite a viable thing as well. Because the last couple of jobs I've worked have all been around the same area, and it happens to be where they went leaflet dropping. Yeah. So yeah, leaflet dropping apparently still doing good bits.
And the good thing with leaflets is you can choose the area you want to work.
Yeah.
Not like if you're doing like.
It's quite cheap to do it through Royal Mail as well.
Is it?
Yeah, surprisingly cheap if you provide the leaflets.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember how narrowly you can target it, but I think it's the first of the suffix of your postcode.
Yeah.
So you could do G341 or G342.
So yeah.
I think I'm not entirely sure on that.
But yeah, no. I mean, we did it as well, didn't we? It worked quite well. If we were working in a road.
Yeah.
To
go drop some.
Do something.
Going through.
So yeah, they like that. That works quite well as well. But yeah, that was all I had to say.
Oh, I'm on the wrong pad. I'll tell you what I've been watching that I've really enjoyed and that I definitely recommend to people.
that we've had to get the telly working in the yard for and try and hook up some flipping.
As if you don't want that TV hooked up, is it?
Oh, hello.
I noticed you put a lock on that door as well, and the TV set up. I wonder what you'll be doing in front of the electric fire.
No. When you say lock,
no,
it's not a lock. It's a bit of batten with a screw put through it. And do you know why that is?
Does it stop you opening the door? Then it's a lock. No.
It's because
no,
those cheap Howden doors are twisted, and then if I pull it shut and put the thing, it'll help.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
It helps people to not walk in on you. We started watching Top Boy on Netflix.
Yeah, 3 series in.
I think it's only 2. Well, no, it is 3. But either way, really good. Well worth a watch. Have you started watching it yet?
No.
Well then.
Maybe we should have. Okay then, so that's everyone's homework next week. Start watching Top Boy, and we can
Top Boy.
Start talking about it.
I only watched season 1 though because we were watching it together, and then she decided to watch it while I was at work. So much for watching it together. And anytime it's now on TV, I don't want to know any spoilers, so I can't watch it. I gotta go in the bedroom if she wants to watch it.
Yeah,
which is lovely. Thanks. Cheers, babe.
I don't know, Al. Me and your mum started watching that Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
And now she's lost interest. I'm hooked on it, and she's gone and sort of Googled everything that's happened, and then tries to tell me what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it don't feel nice, does it?
That's 2 things we've got nothing in common with. Perhaps you can let us know what you're watching, and we can include something that we're not watching as well. That would be great. Oh, God. So, why are you looking at me like that?
I had a really nice, well, not nice, but a useful message that I completely ignored for over 3 weeks on my Instagram from Mr. Butler and or Dunn.
Yeah.
I put up a story about the salts coming through the plaster on that job, like quite badly.
Yeah.
Normally, if salts come through, the first instinct, if you asked most decorators nowadays, would just be
Zinza.
bin it, or an alkali-resisting primer of some sort.
No, it'd definitely
whatever.
be bin it.
But he sent me a message about how to actually properly sort out the problem and neutralise any moisture that is in the wall, which I thought was quite good. I think it's a 4-to-1 mix of water and white vinegar.
Yeah.
And then, so you brush off all of the salts that are on there. Yeah. You dab a damp sponge of this vinegar and water solution on there, and that neutralises any of the salts in it. And you give it a pad off with just some clean water.
Yeah.
And leave it to dry out properly, and then that should neutralise the salts in there. Which,
very helpful.
And then another thing of, I think it was calcium carbonate as well, as in a 9-to-1 mix if it's a bit stronger. Yeah, I thought that was quite
all right.
Yeah,
that was good. You do like that button now, don't you?
That's all I got, mate, I think.
Oh, tell you what we found.
Yeah, that was it.
I'll tell you what we found out the other day. Where we work, where we got the workshop, around us is 3 joiners.
Too many chippies.
They're not chippies, they're better than chippies, they're joiners. One particular bloke used to be...
Tomato to chippy.
Used to be an English teacher in... I think he went to Japan or somewhere. China.
Was he big?
In Japan?
Yeah,
he was.
Is that still a thing, or is that very 80s?
That's very 80s, but I got it. But he has made these amazing shelves. Anyway.
Oh, is it him? I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, he's made these shelves. They're like, well, I can't really describe. I'm not even going to go describe. What I am.
So they are about a 6x6, 5x5 bit of oak beam that he's.
It's not beam, they're box. He's made them out of box.
Is it a box?
Yeah, it's
I
a
thought
box.
It was a beam that he's cut out the inside, so it's just thin planks of.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks even better then.
Yeah.
So he's made this box out of bits of oak that, to me, look like a beam.
Yeah.
Because it's got like the cracks in it and things like that. And he's made them real nice. They're nice and smooth. All the edges are chamfered off. And he's got, it's like a infinity pool-esque type deal where there's a
mirror,
a hole, and it's all chamfered off this hole, a nice wide chamfer. And then in the back of it, he's got this infinity mirror set up,
with
which
some LED lights.
you probably would have seen on the internet at some point somewhere, with
Just-
some LED lights. That create this like infinity mirror effect
But
as you look down it.
The finish on this oak was like really smooth.
Yeah,
It looked
really
like,
smooth.
I said, "Oh, what have you? Where'd you get this sprayed?" He said, "Oh no." He said, "I didn't get it sprayed." He said, "What I've done, it's called ebonizing."
Ebonizing.
I found out that yesterday.
Ah.
And what you do, you get some vinegar and some wire wool, put it into a solution. The vinegar dissolves the wire wool, and then you put it on the oak, and it makes the oak go black.
Yeah,
But
it
really-
reacts
and-
with the tannins in the oak.
And it. Oh yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really beautiful finish.
Yeah.
It's really so I guess he must have got that finish through sanding and then put this stuff on top.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't even think he's waxed it, has he?
No, I don't think so.
But yeah,
It's a lovely finish.
So yeah, it's an education being up there. It's quite a nice. I like how it's quite a nice community, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all right blokes, and
Yeah.
they're all interested in what you're doing and how you're getting on and stuff.
We had a wedding planner come and see us Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Got a 17-foot bar that they want.
Yeah.
What, are they selling that to the wedding, or are they hiring it?
Oh, I don't know. No idea.
Yeah.
They're probably hiring it, but there's probably enough money on it that
Yeah. So,
weddings are ridiculous, aren't they?
yeah, we got a 17-foot bar to spray.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
In 4-foot yard. No. Yeah, in sections, this circular Julia. Should
Yeah.
we just do it in amphibolin? Should we just do everything through that yard in amphibolin?
Yeah, exactly. So we've had so many visitors. We actually now gone and bought ourselves a wireless doorbell. So if you ever do visit the yard, then
Ding dong.
yes, decorator calling. Better than landlord.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much that.
I'm gonna call it there.
Okay. Then.
If you want to help support your favourite show from as little as £2.50 a month, which is less than I spend on the cup of coffee that I have when I drive down here a month, you help keep the show ad free. For one, we don't bow down to corpos, do we?
No, not even brewers.
I'm going to ruin it 28 minutes in, but it was quite nice to go and
no.
tell various companies to get fucked.
We've got. Oh no, we haven't.
What?
We haven't got just a jingle for that.
No, we've got the harmony. I can do the
Oh
harmonise.
no, we don't want the harmonising. Not really.
They can get fucked.
There you go. that worked quite well.
Don't
Don't
forget
forget-
that and they. Yeah, if you go to.
Don't forget to follow S&D_decorating.
Thank you. I wasn't finished with the first one yet.
I know, if you could talk a bit
go-
faster.
If you go to pod.fan/TWO-decorators-and-a-microphone-extras.
I'll put a link in the description.
Fucking snappy URL once again. You can go from as little as £2.50. You get.
And we've got. I tell you what. While you're talking about the extras, we've got. And
You
heading.
can get double the amount of content normally do, because we do a half-hour free show and then at least half-hour again on the extras. But yeah, that's that. And I'm now that I've actually finished the whole spiel that I do at the end of the show every week, and you never interrupt me. You can talk again now.
Oh, fuck you, I'm not going to do it now.
Good. Yeah, go there, find that, help us. Not that I ever get any money for diesel coming down here, or I ever see any of the pod fan money, but you know, you help support and prop up the corrupt PJ empire that I'm looking at. I think to be honest, I think all of that pod fan money just gets burnt in front of the electric fire. I think you just happily sit there lighting up £10 notes.
Thanks
off
very
the
much.
Bulb.
What I was going to say was, there aren't.
But if you help, you can make those £10 notes £20 notes.
What I was going to say, there's nearly 60 episodes, additional extras episodes on the Podfan.
And also you get access to the WhatsApp group. And the Instagrams, things like that.
And the competitions. Oh, and you get access to
competitions.
And you get access to special events like the other day that Al Walker Harris turned up to. Exclusive, individual, bespoke, laid on for one-person events.
If you're within reach of the A3.
Yes.
It's only 5 minutes down the A3.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it is. You get a proper service.
Full service from Trevor Mackin.
Right, hurry up. That's it.
All right,
Speak to you next week.
See you
Thanks
next
a lot.
week.
Bye.
Bye.